For more than a decade, Juanita says she lived peacefully in her cul-de-sac home. Then new neighbours moved in with a dark connection and things changed.
Get off my property. Get off my property.
I'm scared stiff because she's also made comments that we're watching her every move.
It's the baker versus the bikie and his mum in one hell of a neighbour stoush.
I was shocked. I was in shock. I was scared stiff.
Juanita Garcia likes the quiet life, running her cake-making business from home.
I raised my son here by myself for the whole time until about 3 years ago when it just became a nightmare.
What would you like to do to me?
Until they started parking into the easement, with their cars into the easement, so we couldn't get up and down our driveway.
Juanita's home is at the top of a private driveway which she shares with the neighbours. The family she says is causing her grief is situated at the bottom.
So we have to drive past their house, but we have the rights to drive up because it's a battle axe driveway.
Unable to get to the front door of the neighbouring property thanks to this high fence, Juanita says police told her to start leaving notes on the cars.
It's got worse and worse and worse and worse.
The house is owned by Eva Barbaro, mother of Mongols bikie Harley Barbaro. Juanita says she only realised when she saw a photo of Harley in the newspaper.
I looked at it and I was scared. Immediately, I just went, that's my neighbour. Oh my God.
Things erupted last month when Juanita had to put down her beloved dog Buddha.
But he was blind and he's deaf and he was riddled with cancer, and so it was time, and it makes me very emotional again talking about it.
She arranged for the vet and a pet cremation company to come to the house. The cars were parked in the driveway, well past the Barbaros, but Juanita says that didn't stop Eva from verbally abusing her.
Eva has walked up my driveway, circled the hearse, and then come up and started screaming abuse while I'm holding my dog.
Juanita's CCTV shows her walking out to the van carrying Buddha as Eva yells about the parking along with personal slurs. She then returns to her home. As the vet is saying goodbye to a tearful Juanita, Eva returns again, this time unbelievably with a megaphone.
She got a megaphone and she came back out and continued the abuse for about another 7 minutes.
Just 2 days later, Juanita arrived home to find Eva had installed new security cameras.
There's a 20-foot pole with 2 motion-activated lights, sensor lights, and a motion-activated camera.
The pole and cameras situated at the back of Eva's home point directly at Juanita's house.
I can go 20, 30, 40, 50 metres, however many metres it is in my backyard. She can see in every single window.
Fed up, Juanita decided to install a shield on the easement between her property and the camera to protect her privacy, a builder attaching the plywood to 2 stakes in the ground. What happened next? Well, according to Juanita...
It was 3 minutes after we'd finished with my builder, Harley Barbaro came and, in a fit of rage, stormed up the driveway, screaming, yelling abuse, and with his bare hands ripped it down.
What was going through your mind there?
Oh, shock, disbelief. Is this actually happening?
Juanita took the footage to her local station the next day to lodge a complaint.
And it's not attached to her fence, it's not attached on any of her property whatsoever, it's on the easement.
A few days later, Juanita received a call from Task Force Maxima, the dedicated police unit which investigates organised crime gangs. She was told Harley Barbaro had been charged with willful damage. Barbaro is no stranger to police. His brother Pasquale died in 2016 in Western Sydney in a gangland killing.
I know that the brother was shot dead execution style. It's in the newspapers, it's in the courts, I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Juanita has filed a peace and good behaviour application against Eva Barbaro, who also goes by the name Eva Bridget. But there's another twist. It turns out Eva has previously filed her own application, which was issued late last year. Juanita is accused of breaching that order numerous times, including one incident where it's claimed she said to Eva, "How you going, Mongol mum?" In another incident, she's accused of sounding her horn several times and making a loud noise with her whippersnipper. The plywood has now gone back up, and it appears neither side will be taking their cameras down anytime soon.
And I shouldn't have to live like that. I shouldn't have to check my security cameras on my phone when I drive into the street, which I do every time, to make sure that they're not on the driveway.
We've tried repeatedly to get a response from the Barbaros and their lawyer. We're still waiting.